Up in the booth with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and kickoff straight ahead, CD. What's one thing that you're going to have your eye on?
I think about what the great coaches of the past always said. The key to any ball.
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, happy to be with you. And, Charles, we've got two teams who know each other extremely well. These division games, they tend to be battles.
People scout like crazy in this league, but no one scouts more than within the division. Because if you win your division, you're automatically in the playoffs. That puts extra emphasis on these games, and they can't wait to get at each other.
Bitter rivals going back to their AFL days in the 1960s. The Chiefs and Raiders are underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. Here we go. Get the flag. All day. All day. Kill. Jim. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. 25. Check 25. Check 25.
They'll run on first down. Peyton. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
That's what I'm talking about.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
They'll try the left side. Peyton.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Now Griffith on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Griffith. And quick throw here, that's complete. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completions.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on third down.
I'm coming after you.
And that'll set him back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Push him back. Show it up. Show it up. Begin. Boom. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Check. Kill, squeeze. Ready.
Now it's Griffin. Looking for Benjamin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Willie Brown. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Got it. Kill. Get it.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Chiefs' 41-yard line.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Watch that in. Protein spill. We got 3, fellas. We got 3. Going nowhere.
Here's Tannehill. Escaping the punt. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Ryan Shazier gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Tight end rock. Bravo. Hey, check. 3.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. And able to find Green. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
132 fighter. Alpha.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. Dancing to his left. And that's complete. It's Green here. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A gain of 6 there on 1st. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
Hey, dude. Jack,
now Tannehill. That is caught by Moss for a Raider touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Elam, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now Griffin. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Gonzalez. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
On 1st down, a running play ends up going backwards as he won't get close to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose 4 yards. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Makes it 3rd and 5.
Mike 50. Stop your whining. Check safety, check safety. Under 10.
Griffin gets it to Benjamin. It's caught. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
Check 24. Check 24.
Throwing now. Griffin on first down. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble. And it's second down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Check 3. Check 3. Neil. Joker. Watch twist. Shit.
They'll try the left side. Peyton. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Kill.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Check 4.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Yeah, baby. Bang. Check 3. Take off.
On third down, Griffin flushed out right. He'll let this go for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Now, that's something of a pick-me-up, but the offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
After the field goal, here's Gonzalez to kick it off. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. A big play that time for the Raiders. 45 yards. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
On first down, Tannehill. Got a man, it's Randy Moss. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. Tannehill on the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Now Tannehill. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Darren Waller there to make the grab. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. And he's such a talented tight end, just creates nightmarish-type matchups on the other side.
He's so good that when we say tight end, we're almost damning him with faint praise, aren't we? Because he can do it all. He's as good as any receiver in the NFL.
Well, that's the deal. He's a wide receiver, just in a bigger body.
Bigger body, a matchup nightmare, and who's going to cover it? When I sit in the film section, I just look at the coach and say, really? Really? You're going to yell at me? You go cover him.
The Chiefs take over first and 10.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a first and 10. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Watch the whip.
On third down, Griffin eluding the pressure right. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
They'll indeed go for it with Griffin. And Kelvin Benjamin's got it. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over. Check. Screen. Check 49.
Out of the gun, Griffin. Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it, and he goes out right around the 39. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
No. Off. Check 26. Switch.
On second down now, Peyton. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Check the backer. Wide. Get wide.
Now Griffin. That's complete to his running back, Peyton. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
Y'all playing the wrong football. Hey, switch gears. Slam.
From the gun, it's Griffin. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And I do believe this is going to wind up a safety. It is. It's a safety. How about that for a wacky play? Wow, what a disaster. You talk about a guy making a good play on the interception and then just trying to be too cute on the return.
It almost felt like his own gyroscope really got out of whack, didn't it? Going backwards into your own end zone after such a great play. Totally disoriented and gave up 2 points for his team.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Hey, boom. Check 24. Squeeze. Pick that.
They go play action here on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Don't get nervous. Mike 50, Mike 50. Mike 50, Mike 50. Come on. It's going to be a long.
To throw is RG3. Escaping the pressure right. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles. Number 3 here. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. Short kick. It's taken to the 23. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
We got 3. 22, 22. Twice on 22.
Here's Tannehill. And that is in. Down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw, Tannehill. Man open, it's Moss, complete. And he coughed it up, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free, anything you can do to slow them down.
On 1st down, Peyton. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Check. Watch the edge. Kill. Hey, turn it up.
They'll keep it on the ground. Peyton, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Griffin now to throw on 3rd down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Gonzalez. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. This quarterback now 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Watch out. Hey, Mike 50. Hey, come on out here. Come get it.
Here's Griffin. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 7 yards on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
The 17-yard line.
Check 13. Sponge.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Griffin, and he whips that one incomplete there. The 14-time Pro Bowler Tony Gonzalez, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short. To throw again is Griffin. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
Now, he's been a busy man out of the backfield. They've looked his way quite a bit so far in this game.
Nice job there defensively, though, adjusting, because a couple of his earlier catches, he was wide open. Not that time.
You mentioned the key word, adjustment. A better cover man on him now in space.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. 23 yards, the final tally.
I know at retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay, good.
I just need some chocolate and a box of tissues.
We got this.
That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. Tannehill now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Henry. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. On 2nd and 15 now. Tannehill. Throw left side complete. It's Holt. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. 3 touchdown passes now for Ryan Tannehill. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
Looking for the big...
And nothing but daylight ahead. The 40, 20, 10, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Walter Payton. Seven. As his guys are back within a single score. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. It's a very short kick, taken right at the 20. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
70, Indy. Five.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that, because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Hey, wahoo!
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
60 or. Hey, you got 3. Hey, Charlie.
They're going to go. It's Tannehill. This will be caught by Randy Moss. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. We're back now in KC. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. Tannehill now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Henry running right. Pat Tillman, the legend, in on the tackle.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. From the 38, Tannehill going up top. It's caught at the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Make that now 4 touchdown passes for Ryan Tannehill. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point by Elam, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed, that's the spark they were looking for.
On 1st and 10, it's Griffin. Flush to his right. On the crossing route, complete. That's Holt. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
He's coming, double up.
Griffin. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Second down and goal. Griffin. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. On 3rd and goal, here's Griffin. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. From 4 yards out, as his guys are back within a single score. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand-new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and then, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now on 2nd and 13, Tannehill. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Check 99. Check 99.
Now a give, right side. It's Henry, and this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Quick right here. Greystone, Travis. Hey, keep moving. Go. It's just me and you. Watch twist. Watch twist. Hustle, hit it.
They snap it to Tannehill. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. Complete. It's Henry. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider 1st down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Two draw corker. Bravo.
Tannehill going to throw it. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the others. And this is caught inside the 5. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Let's get off the field.
22-jet bomber, 22-jet bomber.
Rush in. Tight dog. Showing it. Showing it.
They'll give Henry another shot. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. So it's 3rd and goal now, and this is where the Arrowhead crowd can make it very tough. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard.